Step 3, values elements, or Joe's Holy Trinity. Step 3, values elements. And the values elements are represented on the diagram where we explore subjective experience by the inverted lime green triangles in a dark green circle, which is your purpose. So how do we get to the values element? How do we get to your Holy Trinity? Okay. I'm going to give you the instructions in a moment. We have another one of those questions. How do you feel about each of those events? So the 3 stories that you told as you were exploring your purpose, as you were telling us more about what you enjoy doing. We now have 3 stories, and I want to ask you, how do you feel about each of those events? And they will ultimately reveal 3 core values that are core to you, that are based in what you enjoy doing. And what does that do for you as you are telling me more about your backstory and your life? So we're getting to something really quite fundamental about how you operate. And this is how you do it. Step 3, instructions. Take each significant event from your backstory and ask, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Where that is the critical event. Where that, the word that, is the critical event. How do you feel? Some people do feel, and some people, it takes a bit of time before they can access how they feel. So if you find that it takes a bit of time, that's okay. And it's better, really, if you've got somebody asking you this question who is kind. How do you feel about that? You can also do it by yourself with a pen and paper, okay? But the advantage of having somebody ask you is that they will hear words that you don't know that you're saying. They will hear words that you're not aware that you're saying, strange as that might seem. Okay? So take each event from your backstory and ask, how do you feel about that? Can you identify the main characters, locations, or events? What happened? See it, hear it, feel it. How do you feel about that? What is important to you in executing your present and future life? And how do you feel about that? Feelings fuel your values. They are normally non-negotiable unless life events change them. They're in the deep structure. It may surprise you to have a description of a value that feels so important to you. However, it is important that you get to 3 values that can represent your Holy Trinity. When you've done that, you've done step 3. Step 1, step 2, and step 3 in terms of this subjective exploration. And I hope that you can begin to see that you've got the deep structure that motivates you in your life, and that can be translated also into a business strategy. Thank you.